Anybody on? Sorry, y'all. I haven't ate yet. Hey, Donald. I'm at my place. Of course, drinking the Bud Ice. Of course, it's a 3-pack. Sorry, I haven't ate yet today yet, Donald. I really don't like drinking the beer on an empty stomach. I'll probably go for probably about half hour or so. So, yeah, I've been so busy moving and stuff, and I really didn't have anything to eat for a couple of days, so trying to get things done. Crazy around here. This is the backdrop. I'm in the main area of the auction house. So, but so far so good. I never had no problems last night. Went down to the gas station. There's this girl that works down there. She's been asking about me. Because she hasn't seen me around or anything. Well, I walked down there just probably about 10 minutes ago. And first didn't recognize who I was because he was on the other side where, they got the shelves. I thought that poor girl's gonna hit the floor. Yep, exactly, Donald. I already hadn't had a pipe since Tuesday night. Really. Because for the simple fact that you got stuff to do and you're busy, you don't got you don't got time to sit down and take a breather on anything. So I mean, and you got people rushing you out the door, want to get you out the door. What can you do? The only reason why hey James, I'm in the main part of the auction house. This is the backdrop. Of course, drinking my usual 3-pack. Hey James, the answer to the question from yesterday, I ate last night. Of course, I'm eating again. I just got enough time to sit down and take a breather, brother. Oh wow, James. They had a power outage up here. Well, it was part of the courthouse here a couple days ago. It wasn't all courthouse, but it was part of it. They had shut down. I just got up to 36 today, James. Yeah, I'm glad it's back on, James. Now, if the power goes out here, it will not. Because around here, especially at nighttime, it'll be like a total blackout. Walk out that front door, you ain't gonna see nothing. James. Oh, 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 I never expected that to come out, James. James. Hey, anything can be said on this live, I'm telling you. Anything. Hey, Donald, move up here to the state of Ohio. You'll get some real weather up here, dude. I'm telling you. It could be 50, it could be 7 degrees today and 20 tomorrow with snow and sleet tomorrow. For real. It got down to 5 degrees last night here. I still can't get over James' comment. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get my love seat here. Hopefully here later, James, and bring it over. Bring my TV, my PS4 over, my pipes, my tobaccos, my DVDs, my CDs and stuff. And hopefully I'll get the rest of it tomorrow. Now I got my own personal room back there. Got everything I need here. Bathroom, kitchen. There's no side room for refrigerators. This place used to be a bar at one time. Called the Country Connection. We still got the original bar there. Everything's behind the counter. So forth and so on. 63 degrees. Yes, sir. That's where I'm at, James. I'll be staying here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, James, the love seat couch is turned into a recliner. It's got double recliners on each end. I sit over a friend. Now, that baby, like, that sucker seat's comfortable, man. It's all leather, practically looks like brand new. I mean, she took well taken care of. I mean, as far as that goes. I mean, there wasn't. I mean, every piece of furniture she's got, she always took care of. Looks like practically brand new. It looks like she just bought it. She had it for a while. As soon as I get everything set up back there, man, I'll show you the crib. I'll show you the Sweet Muffins Mafia's undisclosed location. Yes. Oh, thanks, hey, Dan. Dan Lopez is up in the house. Hey, Dan. Hey, James. Dan. Hey. Always going to. So there's this girl that works down at the gas station. Her name's Danielle. She's been asking about me all this time I've been gone, right? Went down there about 10 minutes ago to pick up 3-pack. Well, there's like 3 rows of shelves, like you go to the store, you got your shelves, right? You got your sections. Well, only thing she could see is this. And I knew it was her. No, she ain't no church girl, James. I'll tell you that right now. She ain't no church girl. But anyways, she works down there. Well, the only thing she could see is from here up. She says, hi, how you doing? I didn't say a word because I knew it was her. She walks around, and I looked at her, and first she didn't pay attention till I spoke. I said, hey, girl, what you doing? What's up? I thought this poor girl's going to hit the floor. I thought she'd done seen a ghost. Her eyes got big, the biggest smile on her face she ever seen. Now, I thought this poor girl's going to bust into tears. Yes, sir, there, James. And if she's still doing that, James, if she wants seconds, yeah. I'll see if I can get a picture of her. Hey, I figure how to do this thing on Prism now. If I can get a picture of her, if she lets me get a picture of her, I'll put it up here in the corner part, up here. She's a total. I'll be honest with you, this girl's a total sweetheart. She really is. I thought she was gonna cry there for a second, for real. And yes, I can smoke my pipe in here if I want to, but right now, buddy of mine bought me a can of Longhorn yesterday evening, so I don't have to stress it. Excuse me. Hey Donald, I'll give her the T-bone, the baked potato with butter on the side, and if she wants dessert, well, that's on her. If everything goes right, I might give her a muffin. A sweet muffin, that is. Hey, Donald. A friend of mine used to tell me years ago, and I used to make women mad over this. I used to tell them, because they'll be wanting me, man, they could be the. You look out and thinking, good God, man, come on. You want me to date you? And no. No. And I tell them, your eyes may shine, your teeth may grit, but this body here, you'll never get. Hey, Donald, I'll give her that. There you go, James. Loop-a-dee-doo. Oh. Oh. She'll say, what's wrong? Oh, you hit the spot. I could be the Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory. You know, speaking of Willy Wonka and the chocolate factory, the original one was the one that had Gene Wilder in it. And then when they made the newer version of it, it had Johnny Depp in it. And now they're talking about making another one. Yes, I am, James. Yes, I am, brother. Thank you. It's well worth it. If you guys remember the violent, she was chewing that bubble gum, and he wanted her to spit it out, and she didn't do it. But see, they're making a new Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, I just happened to see it up on my news feeds here the other day on Facebook, and I checked into it. There's a new one coming out, and it ain't gonna be right. Just like the remake of there's another movie. That sucked balls. I watched it. Oh, it'll come to me. There's a few remakes I didn't like. Well, I'll tell you another remake they made was Friday the 13th, year 2000. Yeah, it was 2000. That sucked. Alrighty, brother, I have to double. I got the dress in my head. Hey, Zippo. What you doing, brother? James, I got the address in my head, but let me double check with one of his mails, which he trusts me with, so I can send you the correct address. And I think you might have it, James. It's the 1500. I'll send it to you there, James. I'll email you the address, and also we'll send it through Messenger. That's way, just in case something happens, you can't get in or either way. Ah, Zippo. I know how that is when I work for the street department, man. Yeah. Speaking of Delaware County, we got in Greenfield, there's a bridge. 10th Street Bridge. Now get this, here's the bridge. Well, on the right-hand side of that bridge belongs to the county. On the left side of that bridge, on this side, belongs to the city. It's like right in the middle of that bridge is the dividing line of the city and county. Every time we mowed it, or go up there and, well, we salt treated it and everything, but when we went to go to mow it and stuff, we'd do the city side. The county side didn't get touched. People used to bark and moan and groan, fart crossways. You guys need to get down there and mow all that trim out. Well, that's not our job. It belongs to the county. That's the county's job. That's what we tell them. This is it there, James. I'm back in full swing. Drinking the beer. Celebration. And yes, the humidor is in my friend's place. It's not, because I put some of my stuff in her vehicle, like my clothes and stuff like that, my pipe rack, my blanket. But things like the humidor, TV and stuff like that, it's in her place, so it can stay within room temperature, so it does not get runt. Especially with cold weather with that type of wood, it runs them. You'll get mold and crap on there, man. No, Zippo, I have not been doing no, Zippo, it's been probably, good Lord, 15 years, man. I used to contract with the city. Go in there and get hired for 6 months at a time. I did the street department and I worked for the cemetery. So I was working year round. So that's, I worked for, the only thing I didn't do for the city was the water department. Because the supervisor down there, he thought he was the big shot. He thought he was, the cock at the walk, and a lot of people didn't like him. His name was Burl. I ain't gonna say his last name, but that old coot should have retired. That old buzzer should have retired years ago when I was around the city. Walking around like an old wrinkled up prune. I didn't hate him or nothing. It's just the only thing I hate was the attitude and think you're better than everybody and your crop don't stink and you're walking around like I got a corn cob stuck up where the sun don't shine and everything else, man. Now, I'm right across the street from the fairgrounds. Now, I work for them. I worked for them for hours. I couldn't do it no more. Run all their equipment, tractors, loaders, skid steer, gators, you name it. They're Polaris. They're Polaris like they're John Deere Gators. I like the Polaris better than I do the John Deere Gators, to be honest with you. That thing goes, I tell you, that gator they had, man, that truck goes up to probably about 65, 70. But you can't floor it through there because you get your hind end ripped. That's right, Donald. This is the first time I had a beer since New Year's Day. Something like that. And yes, there's Fireball around here, and I ain't gonna get it out. Not today. Because he'll be coming in here pretty soon, so I'm just going to. Same here, Zippo. Hey, Dan Lopez, you still in the house? I know you're lurking. Don't be shy. Don't be bashful. Or I'm going to have to send out the Goon Squad. Hey, James, you are on my list in my book. It's called, well, we call it around here, as a joke, the hit list. But nobody on there's hit list. But, man, you guys are smoking some of these good tobacco. I haven't even tried yet. It's what it is, James. I got a list at the house. It's over. But what it is, it's everybody that I'm subscribed to that does like regular lives, regular videos, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? There's 52 people I counted. I wrote them down. There's total 52 people that I watch on a regular basis. Like I watch your lives, your videos, and like Zippo's and Donald Hughes's lives and stuff, his tailgates. Last night I was on Nashville Mafia's live, which just for. You're very welcome, James. And you're up there on the list. Way up there. I think you're like number 4 or 5 on my list. Besides John, Zippo, Donald Hughes. Let me put it this way, you're in the top 5. Because at number 5 comes in at the Nashville Mafia. And the Muletown Pup Show is going on. It'll be coming up, guys, here in March. Down in Tennessee. Listen to more of the details from the Nashville Mafia, especially from Willie. He's got all the details. I don't know all the details about it, but I know there's going to be one. So if you know Willie and John from Nashville Mafia, and especially if you got his email, whatever, just listen to it. No, James, you ain't going down on the bottom of my list. You ain't going there, brother. That's one thing that won't happen. And let me tell you, you're well deserved. Your videos are great. Your lives are awesome, man. I enjoy it. I enjoy your live James. I can sit there and I'm glued. It's like if somebody, I said, leave me that blank alone. Go. Get away from me. I'm in the middle of my friend's live, and I ain't missing it. And see, here's the funny part, James. Here's something I do. I'll have on my PS, like yours, I'll have your live up on my stream through my PS, and I'll have my phone. If I gotta go and make me a cup of coffee, guess what? Your live's on my phone, so I'm not missing nothing. And I got my earphones on. That's why my earphones are constantly around my neck. I'll plug it in and I'll put them in my ears. I'll go get me a cup of coffee or something I'm watching. And then when I get back into in there, what I do is I'll take my earphones off my phone, and I'll plug it into my controller, and I'm listening to you that way, and then I'll pause it here where I could, and I just comment, but I'm still watching and listening to you through the PS. And yes, guys, and Zippo's right, and let me tell you something. James is one of the most humblest people out there that I know in the YTPC. And I'm being truthful about it. And I'm being very truthful about it. And I am grateful that he's a brother. Thank you, James. Um, Not only do I consider James a friend, just checking over, just because I thought I heard something, see something. But not only do I consider James as a friend, I consider him as a brother of not only of the Briar, but I consider him as a brother. And James, I mean that. And honestly, I can't say that for too many. I mean, I can say for a few people because I could sit there and talk to James. I could text James and talk to him for whatever. Yes, everybody. Hey James, I've always said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Everybody is somebody in the YTPC. Everybody is somebody. If they don't like it, well, the commission will take care of that. Because I will not put up with nobody disrespecting anybody in the YTPC. I won't put up with it. And trust me, I will make a rant, but I won't mention no names, but I'll make a rant about it. Trust me. I'll do a regular video and I will, yeah. I won't do no live on it because I don't want, I'll keep that out of my lives. But I will put a rant video up, trust me. There's too much going on now, and I'm not going to be. We talked about it last night. Zippo knows about it, and I think Zippo, who was on live last night? It was you. I think it was C said. If I'm pronouncing it right, guys. Piper's on. That's right, James. That's what you do. That's what it's all about, brother. That's what it's all about. That's the only thing you can do is try. And that there to me, when somebody tells me that, James, that to me is pure honesty. Why? Because you used that word try. That's honesty to me because anybody says, well, I'll try to do this. I'll try to do that. When you tell me you try because along the way you're going to screw up somewhere along the line, you're going to mess up. And don't ever think if you come to me, well, said, Jeff, I'll try to send this to you or I'll try to send that to you. And something, lo and behold, comes up. And it, you know what I'm saying? Comes up to the point where you couldn't do it. I'm not going to be mad at you. Because you told me, you said, I'll try. Now, if you tell me, now, if a person would told me, well, Jeff, I'm going to send you this or I'm going to send you that and then don't do it, that's what I'm going to, and then you're just sitting back and say, well, I'm not going to do it. I'm just telling you, might just get his hopes up or whatever. Then I'm going to sit back for a while. But you always gotta have a positive attitude wherever you go. That's what I try to do too, James. I try to spread love, positivity to people, because that's the way I want to be treated. You treat people the way you always want to be treated, no matter what. Where you go, I don't care if somebody treats you like crap, man. You still show love and whatever, and if they still don't like it, then you did what you did, and you did your job. Hey, trust me, there's people don't like me. Trust me, there's people don't like me really, and they act like I ain't good enough or I ain't good enough to go to. Trust me, with Tim and them, these guys here. Trust me, if they go out to eat, I'm going. And just like I don't got the money. No, come on, dang it, you're going. Or they say, well, come on. Or Tim says, well, come on, Jeff, come drink a beer with me. Showing them off last night made me remind myself to pick more up. Say, if it hadn't been for the reminder, I would be without a decent cigar today, James. So thank you, sir. See, James, you mention something, or you say a certain word, or you say a certain thing, or a certain cigar, or a certain tobacco. You remind somebody of that. So, I do. If somebody's doing say a certain thing with tobacco or something, and it reminds me doing it. Or if they do it that way, and I'm going to say, oh, okay, let me try this, or let me try that. Let me try doing tobacco this way and see how it works. But, that's the thing, I get it. I enjoy I enjoy it. I enjoy James Life. I enjoy seeing Zeus and them, seeing the kids. It makes my night. It really makes my night, especially when they get to laughing. Hey James, I'm going to say something. Don't take me the wrong way on this. The night that you had your life and Amber was there, I was having a bad night that night. I was having a bad day, a bad night. And somebody said something, she got to laughing. She got that laugh going. That made my night. It really did. It made my night right there. I picked up. She got to laughing. I'm sitting there more stuff than and I got to laughing about it. I'm thinking, listen to that. I said, I like that. I said, she just made my night. So little things like that makes my night. Yeah, I love Zeus. Prettiest husky I ever seen. And them eyes. Makes me want to get one. Speaking of Zeus, and James knows who I'm talking about, I watched Jody with Key. Oh, well, bless her heart. Well, hi, Amber. But, I watched Keish, the stunt dog. Him and his waffles. And then I watched James and his. Oh, wow. That's crazy, James. Oh, yeah, I know they're a handful because I watch Jody with hers, and them Huskies, they're hyperactive, talkative, and hyper. They're always doing want to do something. Hi, Amber. How you doing? Welcome in. You're always welcome in on my lives anytime I have a live. You always have fun, joke around, have fun. Anything to be said here, as long as nobody ain't disrespecting anybody or a bit disrespectful, then we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only thing where I'll get bent out of shape a little bit. I'm hanging in there, Amber. I'm doing really good. I just got a few things I got to do here later, and I'll be pretty well set. Taking my earphones off right now. Well, getting tired of them. You know, everybody comes in here, everybody talks, everybody has fun. Shoot the breeze. And usually everybody else, usually when, if Nelly from NC Piper comes in, or Steph comes in, always, you know, with the guys, I always say be a gentleman. Be a gentleman. Because be respectful to the ladies. And be very respectful in the chat. Because especially with kids too, you know, if I always say kids, even though they're grown, out of school, whatever. But I've always been taught that I've always been raised like this. If you see kids around, oh wow, that would give me a splitting headache, James. That would make me go cross-eyed and nostrils reared up and a headache and everything else in between. But yeah, I've always been raised to where, you know, I've always been raised like this, and I still do it today, and even Tim's kids, you know, they're pretty well grown, but I keep an eye on them. You know, especially if people comes in here, I watch. If one of them, somebody starts on one of the kids, I jump in there and I'll say what I gotta say, and I'll take up for him. Tim, he'll just sit there, he'll sit there, just grin and laugh, cause he knows I ain't gonna let nobody mess with these kids. Okay, James says, "Oh, cool, James. Oh well, bless your heart. That that means a lot. It really does. Somebody sit down long enough, even though they got work to do, homework to do, and stuff to do, and sit down and long enough sit watch one of my lives. It's just to a knucklehead, a goofy, makes my day. It really does. Oh, cool. Well, James, well, thank you guys. I really appreciate that. It really does mean a lot to me. Zippo! Oh, one of the guys brought in some chocolate chip cookies. Did he bring some milk too, there, Zippo? Oh, wow, Zippo. Did he bring some milk with it? If he didn't, he ain't a friend. Because you always got to dip your chocolate chip cookie in milk. Zippo, you're going to have to take him to the side and have a talk with him about that. You got to dip your cookie in the milk. Yeah, I haven't smoked a cigar for a couple of days. Well, for about a week. Cause right now I'm got probably about 7 or 8 left. And I just don't want to smoke through them and not have none. But I do. You never know what I'm going to pull out off of my jacket. You just don't know. But just somebody just messaged me. Oh, that's one of my friends says, "Did you make it to the auction house?" And he's the one who dropped me off. Check this pipe out. And it is, looks like it's a 9 mil. Man, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I gotta answer this message real fast. Message, guys. Believe it or not, I got that from a cheap tobacco store here about several months back. That's a $10 pipe, guys. $10 pipe. I guess there's got tobacco in there. Yeah, that's mine going up because I got my volume up. Sorry about that, guys. I do apologize for that because people's constantly messaging me and people's constantly texting me and calling me, and my phone goes 90 miles an hour. See what else I got in here, y'all. On my charger. But yeah, this is just a cheap $10 pipe, guys. I carry this bad boy around with me. So if something happened to this pipe here, I ain't gonna stress it. I just don't carry any of my good briars around, like my Savignelli and my Peterson or my Molina, or I mean, I got some corn cobs. Um, Now, as far as my country gentlemen go, I don't carry them around, but my older corn cobs I do. 'Cause I got one I had for about 4 years, and I'll carry that sucker around with me anywhere I go. But, yes, I can smoke in here as long as we don't got, people coming in or anything. Well, one down, two to go. And people, and speaking of alcohol, people love being around me when I'm drinking. Because for the simple fact, I keep a cool, level head, and I'm level headed. I don't act stupid, dumb, ignorant, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit there and think I'm all that. Because usually if I'm drinking and there's a bunch of people around. Yes, sir, James. Let me see if I can do this stuff. Do you see this thing right here? Goes all the way up. And yes, this used to be a bar. There's the bar. There's all of our merchandise people bought. But yeah, this bar. But yeah, there's the heater. And when I'm going to be up back there, I'm going to have heat back there too. So, we good. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. This where I normally drink. It was $2.99 for a while. Yes, they are, man. I tell you what, we had that going last night, man. And I had my jacket on. I take my jacket off. Well, right now there's no heat running right now here, James. I don't got it on right now. I understand that, Zippo. It used to be, man, here last year, man, I was drinking every day. And it was like I had to have a beer in my hand. But now it's getting to the point now, it's like I'm more of a social drinker than anything. But if I had a hard day or something, I'll sit here and chill out, drink a few. Because they know I don't bother nobody. And that's why Tim likes me as well. I'm drinking here because he knows I don't bother nobody, I don't hurt nobody. Say like y'all showed up here. Say like y'all showed up here and say like James and his family shows up, Zippo and everybody else shows up. And I'm sitting here drinking beer. I'll be in the freaking corner somewhere drinking. You won't ever hear hardly anything out of me. You're going to be saying, well, where's Jeff at? I seen him a minute ago. Where's he at? Oh, he's over drinking. He's over drinking his beer. Because I'm in my own lane, minding my own business. You know. Yeah, that's about getting to me there too. There, Zippo is because I haven't anything for a while, and I figured today'd be a good day to do it. Since I ain't, it's a little celebration for me to being back and got to see that girl down there. Bless her heart, love that girl to death. She just made my day, too. She's got all big eyed, biggest smile on her face, and I thought she was going to cry there for a second. And she asked me too, she says, did you enjoy your vacation? I said, what vacation? Seriously? I said, I'll come back down here in a little bit and I'll explain to you what's going on. And here's my number. Yeah, I'll explain. I'll tell you what's going on. Exactly, Donald. You know, that's on my list, Zippo. I never tried stouts yet. Oh, excuse me. Steel 211's got like 12% alcohol in it, or 20, I think 12, 15% alcohol in it. Buddy of mine said, my cousin asked me one day, he says, you ever tried that Steel 211, Jeff? No, not yet. He said, here, I'll buy you one, I'll drink one with you. Good night. It made me float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Just one can. It was a tall boy. One can of it. I was like, oh, good night, son. This here has got 5.5% alcohol in it, which ain't much. Ain't nothing. Now, I'll tell you what I used to drink is King Cobras. Tim here, he used to get on to me about that. He says, man, that stuff's going to kill you, man. He says, that's a rock beer. Yeah, what about it? I used to drink 6, and they're tall boys like these now. They don't come in 40 ounces anymore. I used to drink 5, 6, 7 of those bad boys. And sit there and laugh about it. But what I can't figure out, but boy, you sit there and drink, but boy, you go to the bathroom, it's like, wow, seriously? You know? It's like you drink 1 or 2 and you're peeing the gallon. It's like, I mean, I don't mind it. If that's what I'm thinking, they're like 99 cents a can. It's like, wow, seriously? And that there's got 6% alcohol in it. And people say, wow. They say around here, I don't see how you can drink that stuff. It'll sneak up on you. I tell them, drink one. It'll sneak you. It'll bite you. Zippo says, oh, okay. Usually, Zippo, I'll buy, these comes in 3 packs. 3 packs. And I used to buy, this ain't no joking, these guys here. I'll buy like 3 or 4 3-packs. That wasn't nothing for me in one night. So you take 25, this got 25% in it. So you take 3, 6, 9, you take 12 cans and these are 2 cans apiece. So you take 2 times 12. Because I usually do about 3 or 4. So you go you go 2 by 12. That's a case of beer. That was every day or every other day I was doing it last year. And that wasn't including me drinking the Fireball and tequila and all that. The whiskey's on top of it. Oh, sweet Zippo. What type of cigar is it? What's the name of it, Zippo? Because now you're going to get me eager. You're going to get me interested in it. Now you're going to get me get one. And it's going to be James's fault. Oh, nice. It's a true estate. James, brother, you don't have to do that, man. You're going to need it for yourself, brother. I want you to enjoy it, James. James, keep it for yourself, brother. I want you to enjoy it. You love him, you enjoy him, brother. Don't do that, man. I understand that, James. But I want you to enjoy it. I want you to. You love that cigar? Keep it, brother. Use it for yourself. You love them. Yeah, James says I bought 3 more last week. I got 5 or 6 now. Smoke them. That makes me more prouder than you sit there and you smoke those. That'll put a smile on my face. Because that's what I like about people. That's what I like. I want somebody to enjoy their cigars. I want somebody to enjoy their tobaccos. That put a smile on my face right there. So, James, like my daddy used to say years ago, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Put that in your cigarette. Nah, I ain't gonna. I'm just messing with you, brother. James, you enjoy those, brother. That's one thing about me, guys. I don't ask. I don't get on my lives or get on, you know, my regular videos say, well, I need this, I need that. I don't do that. I'm not that way. Some people are, but I'm not. Okay, James. All right, you talked me into it. I'll take one. You talked me into it. Because y'all know me. I never heard of that there, Zippo. James, I'll take one. I'll drink with a cup of coffee, even though they got Maxwell House back there. I don't like Maxwell House. I'm a Folgers guy. For real. I like, I mean, I'll drink Maxwell House if that's one thing's around, but I drink my coffee kind of stout. It makes your nose hairs curl up. Black Rifle Medium Roast. I never had that. There's somebody else does it too. Holy Smokes Padre does it. He drinks that Black Rifle too. Yes, he is, Zippo. I'm going to have to go back here and talk to the commission about this. Starting to worry me a little bit. James, you're starting to worry me. Starting to worry me a little bit over here. I'll be back on, guys.